Good morning, all. Welcome to Anand Rathi Morning Commodity and Currency Podcast. Let's begin with precious metal update. Gold traded subdued yesterday amid showing mid gains as all eyes remain focused on Fed minutes due tomorrow, along with slew of Fed speakers scheduled to speak on interest rate scenario this week. Although the week has seen gains in yellow metals since past two trading sessions, direction remains data sensitive. Gold pivot level is around 62,000. If gold surpasses 62,116, it has potential to reach to the levels of 62,208. Conversely, if it falls below 61,892, we might see downside to the levels of 61,800. Going ahead with base metal update, base metal might trade volatile with some upside bias as the Bank of China slash its 5-year loan prime rate, the reference for mortgages, by 25 bps to 3.95% at the February fixing, more than market forecast of a reduction of 15 bps. It was the first rate cut since June 2023 and the largest since that rate was introduced in 2019. Copper prices might trade negatively as heavy inventories build up in China. Technically, copper pivot is around 720. If copper breaks above 722, we might see upside to the levels of 724. And if it breaks below 718, we might see downside to the levels of 716. Talking about energy updates, while crude prices had a strong run up over the past 2 weeks, they appear to have largely stalled in recent sessions as traders grew increasingly pessimistic over the outlook for demand. Nonetheless, fears of increased supply disruption have been the biggest driving force for oil prices and will keep sentiments largely positive. Technically, crude oil pivot is around 6,500. If crude oil rises above 6,563, we might see upside to the levels of 6,601. And if it falls below 6,473, we might see downside to the levels of 6,435. On currency front, for today, rupee is expected to broadly struggle on the back of losses in Asian peers and a rise in US Treasury yields on fading hopes of Federal Reserve rate cuts. Investors pricing out expectation of a Fed rate cut in March and slashing odds of a reduction in May are helping the dollar. No major event scheduled today. That's all for today's podcast. Have a successful trading day. Thank you.